I believe in miracles since you came along, you sexy thing, you sexy thing. Welcome back once again, friends, to the show. And welcome to the house that never sleeps. We're working on this classic Bob's Telly again today. Now, you remember the last video? What did we do? We set the neck relief, is what we did, because it had changed. And we set the string action. And we're going to check it here before we do anything, make sure it hadn't changed anymore. A lot of things changing around here. So, here's what it looks like, in case you forgot from the last video. Squier classic Bob's guitar. Very nice guitar for the money. Extremely nice, man. Everything about it. Yeah, thinking about some upgrades. It really doesn't need anything. Anyways, this video, I might have to work on the nut a little bit. That nut action seems really low. But I want to check everything again, and we'll check the nut action. Check everything we did again, string action. And then, what are we going to do then? Maybe have to work on the nut. I want to set the pickup heights and set the intonation last. And check everything again. So come on over. Let's get into this. Now I got to be honest with you. It's been a couple or 3 days since the first video that you saw. And the guitar has not been laying around. I've been playing it. You know, practicing a little bit on it. Quite a lot actually. It's up to pitch. And but I haven't done anything else to it. What you saw in that last video, and it's not had a single thing done to it since then. We set the neck relief at 10. I had to get down there where I can see it. And I'm going to note all the way back here on the last fret, 21st fret. And we're going to see if it stayed at 10 or not. It looks like it's a little bit tighter. Yeah, I think it got tighter. Tighter neck relief. Yeah, it did, man. Hear that? That one it goes under. It is so close to 10, man. It is so very close to 10, but it got tighter. Somehow. We put, it had 9s on it, if you remember. Yeah, I gotta loosen that truss rod a wee bit. And it should be this 5mm right yaw that fits it. And it is. Now I'm just going to go a tiny little bit with this. That's enough. It ain't going to take very much to change that. This guitar is really, look at there it is. But it did change by itself. The guitar's still settling down. Let me get this wrench out. Put it back over here in case I need it again. Now it's at 10. Check it one more time. 10 thousandths neck relief. As y'all know, I like to set my acoustics on 12 thousandths. Yeah, see, that wouldn't even go under there a few minutes ago. These 2 frets. Yeah, I mean it would, but it raised the string. Now it is not raising the string anymore. This is good. And if you remember, we had the string action on the high E side at the 12th fret at 4/64. It's just a wee tiny shade over 4/64, but not 5. And this one is a wee tiny shade over 5. We'll have to lower it again. That's alright, because we're going to do some work back here. The intonation is it's out pretty bad on the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th strings. 5th and 6th strings intonate perfectly, which you will see shortly. Right now, what are we going to do right now? Well, let's set the string action down just a little bit. I'll bring you in here a little bit closer for this. There you go. Now, I turned these screws 1/4 of a turn the last time. I think that's a little bit going to be too much to do that much again. So there we are. A 1/4 turn would be back like this. I'm going to turn them 1/8 of a turn. Okay? Now stay with me on this. Try to stay with me, kids. Come on, man. You fit before. An eighth turn would be like so. Okay. Right here where my hand is would be a quarter of a turn. We don't want to go that far. You go an eighth of a turn. You know, if the action was really out, I would have to turn these screws like more than one complete turn probably to get them where I wanted. And like I said in the other video, it's important to count and be very careful. Count the number of turns that you make. And that way you keep your radius with the board. We already checked that. We'll check it again. Right now we're going to check the string action once more. Oh, sorry about that. Sometimes I forget, man. A lot of times I forget. Yeah, I picked it up wrong. Let's see if that brought us down. 4/64. Dead on the money. It was just about the width of one of those tiny lines off a minute ago. 5/64. Perfect, baby. I can't hold it like this. I can't see it. I got to get it under the light, and then you can't see it. So what do you do in a case like that? Well, okay. I'm going to measure the nut action now. I've been wondering about that ever since the neck changed. Let me just bring you down here on the nut a little closer. That's close enough, I think. And what are we going to start with here? Picking everything up backwards today. Let's start with a 10. What is that? 18, I think. 18 thousandths. Would you look at that? Wow. That's a perfect 18 thousandths right there. On 4th, 5th, and 6th strings is excellent, man. 18 thousandths on the first string. Oh, that one might be... No. That was my fault. Oh man, it's so perfect. That second string might be a little bit closer, but no, it's not. It's just a rust on the end of my gauges. Trying to hang on to the string. Okay, now what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Whoa, what are we going to do? Now a lot of people will argue, set your intonation and your shit in playing position, okay? Your ear's not going to hear the difference that it's going to make, whether it's laying on a bench like this or in playing position. We'll start with the 6th string, the low E. I think you can see it's dead on. Here's the harmonic. There we go. And here's noted, 12th fret. It's a little bit sharp, maybe. No, there it is. Okay. 5th string. 5th string harmonic. 5th string noted. Perfect. Now here's where it gets interesting. Remember I told you it looked like the first two saddles, which control the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and 4th string. Looked to me like they were too far forward. Well, dig this. Harmonic, 4th string. 4th string noted. Sharp City. Okay, 3rd string is on that same saddle. 3rd string harmonic. 3rd string noted. And you see it's way sharp. Okay, so I got to pull that saddle back. Let me just do this to you. Probably shouldn't even show you this, but I'll go ahead and show it to you. All I'm going to do is just, I don't want to scratch this beautiful body up. Just pull this saddle back, okay? tighten him up to pull him back, and it's got to come back quite a good ways, and that was a good bit right there. Now, hold on, I'm going to shut the camera off, retune those two strings, I'll bring you right back and we'll see the difference it made. Okay, we know the low E and the A string intonate. Now, you saw me pull the saddles back. What that does is make the string scale length different, longer, tuned to the very same pitch. It should drop the intonation up here on the 12th fret. Where it was sharp before, it should be lower now. 4th string open, 4th string harmonic, 4th string noted 12th fret. That did the trick. Okay, 3rd string. Now remember, it came back with that 4th string because they're both on that center barrel saddle. I gotta stop talking when I do this. Yeah, I don't know, a little bit flat maybe. Okay, 3rd string harmonic. Maybe a little bit flat. Dead on the money there. But if I tune that string up, that's the harmonic, here's the noted. If you notice, when I first pluck the string, that's when it's vibrating its most in its elliptic pattern. As it rings out, that pattern, elliptic pattern, gets smaller. And the pitch goes down. It's sharpest at the very first of the note, and then it goes down to 440, see? And the reason that does that is, like I say, when you first hit it, it's vibrating in a circle, and I'll explain that better. When you hit the string, it's moving in an elliptic pattern, in a circle, you know, around like this. As it dies down, it's going to be sharp while it's doing that. As it dies down, that circle gets smaller. So does the frequency. The frequency drops. So here you can see it sharp as soon as I first hit it. Then it drops down to 440. Nothing you can do about that. That's just physics. There's the harmonic, and here's noted. I see it's sharp, and the 4th string, I think it was okay. 4th string noted. Yeah. 3rd string noted. Hold on. Now you see here, the 3rd and 4th strings are on the same barrel saddle here, okay? So 4th one intonates right, 3rd one's intonating sharp. This is what I was talking about being limited with these kind of saddles and tailpieces. If I pull this back to make the 3rd string intonate right, then the 4th string is going to be flat. It's going to intonate flat, but that's okay. And I'll tell you why just in a minute. And like I was saying, by pulling that barrel saddle back, that's going to make the 3rd string intonate flatter and hopefully in tune. But it's also going to drop the 4th string, which was intonating perfectly already. But that's okay. And the reason being, because a lot of times when you're playing a live show or jamming, you know, you tend to get sometimes carried away a little bit, maybe squeeze the chords between the frets a little bit too hard, the strings, mash them in and cause the string to go sharp. So if my guitars are going to be out of intonation at all, I would rather them be a tiny few cents flat rather than sharp. Because like I say, you squeeze a chord hard enough, it'll go into tune. Alright, there's the 4th string tuned. This one was dead on the money before. I already moved that saddle back some more, by the way. Very little bit. Here's the 4th string noted. It didn't change. Oh wow, that's good. I figured it would be flat. Okay, let's see if the 3rd string's right now. 3rd string harmonic appears to be flat, but the string's in tune. No, maybe it's not. Okay, third string harmonic. Let's just see what it notes. This is noted. Dead on the money noted, but it's flat. The harmonic's flat. Let me crank him up just a wee bit. And there again, this is so tedious that when you first hit the string, it's going to be sharp every time, and then it's going to fall down to where you want it. So a setup depends a lot on whether you're playing a whole lot of chromatic notes really fast, or you're hitting notes letting them ring out long. If you let them ring out long, you want it to get that after the initial pluck of the string. If you're playing a whole lot of notes, then you want it to intonate on the very pluck where normally it is sharp. Alright, what's wrong here? What's happening, man? There, finally. No, it's still flat. Damn, thing's gonna break, I think. Now I'll bet you it notes sharp. Here's a harmonic. And here's noted. Yeah, see? And fourth string noted. It's dead on the money. If I pull that saddle back anymore to fix this third string, then it's going to make that note flat. And that's what I'm going to do. So hold on, I'll do it and bring you back. I might have got lucky here. Alright, here's fourth string. Dead on. Note, harmonic. And noted. We're good to go there. Alright, here's third. I'll pull the saddle back a tiny bit more. Here's third. Harmonic. The harmonic reads flat. I'm getting some overtones. I can hear them. And here's third string noted. And you see it's fixed. Okay. Second string open. Second string harmonic. And second string noted. It's going to be sharp. I knew it would be. Because the saddles, like I said from the beginning, were set way too forward. Hold on, I'm going to move it. Well, let's check the first string too. E, harmonic. I can hit it. And E string noted. Yeah, see, they're both sharp. Second string and first. I knew they would be mine. Alright, I pulled the first saddle way back. The first barrel that controls first and second strings. Here's the second string open. Harmonic. Noted. Probably could stand to pull that back a little bit more. Here's the first string open. All over the place. First string harmonic. And noted. Hit that awful hard. But it's dead on. There again, now if I pull that barrel back to lower that just a few cents more, see it rings out on the note. It's sharp when I first hit it. I already explained why. If I pull this saddle back more, it's going to throw this first string here off. That's the first string, noted, and it's dead on the money. Second string, open, kind of favoring flat, and then noted. It dies down from the initial pluck and is right on, so I'm going to leave that alone. Hold on. Alright, intonation set. The last thing I'm going to do is, you can't adjust the height on this front pickup, man. It moves around in there, but there's no adjustment screws right here, unless there's something under here that I can get in there later and adjust. I can't adjust this one though. And we like to see about 3/32 on this. We're going to note the very last note, very last fret here. And we'd like to see about 3/32 on the height of the pickup to the bottom of the string. Top of the pickup to the bottom of the string. Oh shit, we can raise that sucker way up, man, from what it is. And that's going to make that pickup very hot. Well, this is. That's alright. There she comes up. I just have to work all three of these. Yeah, might be a little bit much. We will know shortly. And that's very close. I think I came too much with it. 3/32. That actually could come a little bit more. And it should follow your radius as you go across each string. And it does. The top OE. Wow, that's hard to see. That one's okay. I think what I'm going to do is just crank this front screw down a little bit to make the pickup more level. See if that changed anything. Note the last fret. We want to see, there we go, 3/32. I wish I could adjust that front pickup, man. If you guys know a way to do that, or if you know if it can be adjusted from under the pick guard, let me know. Yeah, we're there. 3/32 it is. It looks good. It's nice and level and flat. See what I mean? There's no screws here. Nothing, man. Like I say, I can push it down in and I can pull it up. It moves in there, but no adjustment. It will. You know what it's time for now, I suppose. Hold on. Of distortion. 'Cause Really dirty, you can hear it's really that's on the bridge pickup. Here's the neck pickup. Both pickups. No good for that. Anyways, there you go, folks. You saw it here at the house that never sleeps. Oh, we'll stand by it. You know, I wish I'd have went with 9s on this. I believe I would like 9s better than these 10s. With my hands in the shape they are, I'm having a lot of trouble bending, and the really fast hammer on stuff, I notice. I don't know, I just think I'd like the 9, or maybe even 8s, I don't know. But definitely the 10s are a little bit heavy for me on this kind of stuff. The other telly that I have, one with the humbucker pickup in the bridge position, probably going to go with 9s on that. In fact, I have a set of 9s here, Elixirs, 9 to 42. This is what's going on that guitar, and when I change these, probably going to go with a 9 on this guitar too. Anyways, hope the setup helps some of you guys to do your own setups. Thanks for watching, and I will see you again very much soon. Woo!